EPCOT stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. One trip here gives you a quick world tour and a glimpse into the future. But first, let's go back to 1966. When the idea for EPCOT dawned 25 years ago, Walt Disney envisioned it as a place where people would live and work, a planned community where the adventurous would prepare for the future.
It will be a community of tomorrow that will never be completed, but will always be introducing and testing and demonstrating new materials and new systems.
In reality, EPCOT has turned out to be more of a showplace than a living space. In many ways, it's like a huge and permanent World's Fair. A World's Fair as only the Disney people could imagine. It's divided into World Showcase and Future World. In Future World, the centerpiece is Spaceship Earth. It's surrounded by a galaxy of exhibits that explore, among other topics, the living seas, the land, the universe of energy, the wonders of life, and the world of motion. But from the future, it's just a short boat ride back in time to World Showcase. In just one afternoon, you can visit 11 countries, from Mexico to China. And when darkness falls, the spectacular light display called Illuminations brightens the Florida night. Just another example of the Disney imagination at work. And the ideas for just about everything we just saw are dreamed up by the so-called Imagineers. Marty Sklar is president of Disney Imagineering, and we appreciate your being here this morning.
Well,
how are you?
Thank you for inviting me.
Tell me about these wonderful creative ideas you come up with. How do you come up with them in the first place?
Well, I like to talk about the metaphor of the blank piece of paper. You know, there's two ways to look at a blank piece of paper. One is to see it as the most frightening thing in the world because no one has put anything on it. And the other way, it's the most exciting thing in the world. For the same reason, no one has put anything on it. We can let our imaginations fly.
Do a lot of people who work with you, Marty, go back to their childhood to try to come up with these ideas and concepts?
I'm sure, and a lot of them dreamed about being Imagineers from the first time they went to Disneyland.
Is there any project that you're particularly proud of that you've come up with since you've been here at Disney?
Well, this is a great place right here at EPCOT Center, but I remember the first time I was on this property was 1967, and there were 100 acres cleared where the Magic Kingdom now is. So when I come down here now, 20 years later, and look at that, it's pretty astounding even for me.
Is it hard to believe just how much it's grown and expanded?
Yes, now we have 3 parks here and all the wonderful hotels. It's a fabulous resort. And remembering back to what it was when we first came here, it's pretty staggering.
Now, you all have some new projects on the horizon. There's going to be a Euro Disney in France. What's going to be the concept there?
Well, it's very much like this place because it is a destination resort. And the key to it, of course, is the Euro Disneyland Park, which will open April 12th next year, 1992. But
it's going to have a distinctive American flavor, isn't it? Emphasis on the Wild West, I understand?
Well, a lot of things. We wanted to know what Europeans wanted to know about America, and those were some of the things. And a lot of what we've done there is culturally about Europe and also about quintessential American things.
Now, you brought a friend with you today.
Oh, that's right.
Dreamfinder? Hello?
Yes, I'm Dreamfinder, and this is Figment.
Well, so nice to meet you both. Now, where do you come from?
Well, we're from the Imagination Pavilion here at EPCOT Center.
Aha. And Figment is a figment of our imagination,
Very
perhaps?
good. He's a small dragon.
Now,
Purple dragon.
Now, for example, how did you come up with these two characters?
Well, we wanted to do a show about the creative process and about imagination. So we have the wisdom and knowledge of Dreamfinder and the impishness and the child imagination of Figment. He'll do anything.
Figment is very excited about being here this morning, aren't you? Yes, I thought so. Tell me what some of the other projects are that you have in mind for the future.
Well, we're doing a lot of work for future attractions here at Walt Disney World. Next year, we're opening Splash Mountain in the Magic Kingdom, and we're expanding our Disney MGM Studios theme park and EPCOT Center. And we're working on another park in Southern California, considering a couple of different ideas, expanding Tokyo Disneyland, and of course our main focus right now is Euro Disneyland. We have about 500 Imagineers in Paris right now working on that project.
Sounds exciting. I wish I could be one of them.
Well, come along with it.
Marty Sklar, Dreamfinder, Figment, thank you all for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Bye. Coming up next, Jim Fowler with some of his fine furry friends. But first, from Disney World, this is Today on NBC.